Now, motorists in the Federal Capital Territory are facing increasing frustration due to heavy traffic congestion caused by articulated vehicles during peak hours on the busy Kubwa Expressway. The presence of these trucks at undesignated hours not only slows down traffic, but also poses a significant risk to road users. Hauwa Gimba reports on the growing concern.
Heavy-duty vehicles are a common sight along the Kubwa Expressway, one of the busiest routes connecting satellite towns to the city center. During peak hours, the presence of these articulated trucks often leads to gridlock, road obstruction and accidents. This stretch of highway has become notorious for traffic delays linked to articulated vehicles. Despite restrictions on their movement during work hours, many still operate freely, posing safety concerns for commuters. As the nation's capital continues to experience rapid growth, especially in road infrastructure development under the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, compliance, they say, remains the best way to protect lives and sustain the city's road network. Although the restriction on the movement of articulated vehicles during peak hours remains in force, enforcement has continued to pose a major challenge as authorities say most drivers fail to comply with the directives. Some drivers argue that inadequate overloading points within the city and poor road networks in adjoining areas make it difficult to fully adhere to the stipulated time frame. The FCT Directorate of Road Traffic Services maintain that continuous sensitization and strict enforcement are vital to curbing the menace.
Their timing is from 6 to 10, they are not supposed to move, but from 10, that is 11 o'clock, till 3 p.m., they can move on the road. Then once it is 3 p.m., they stop again. The penalties in our regulation is that once they violate that, they are supposed to face the mobile courts, and the mobile court give them appropriate penalty.
The administration is trying to come up with some of the facilities that could take care of some of these specialized vehicles, like the Kubwa terminal is one of such facilities that such articulated vehicles supposed to observe certain period of the day that cannot fly.
Residents hope for sustainable compliance that will not only ease congestion but also safeguard lives and property. Hauwa Gimba, NTA News.
And that report again points to the general notion, or if you like, belief, that the Nigerian law says trucks and tankers are not meant to ply the road during daytime, but at night. Now the question is, does this law really exist? Where does it apply? Well, in this special report, Oyeyemi Ajayi will tell us.
Over time, cries and condemnation about incessant road traffic crashes continue to resound in the air. Despite warnings, cautions, even policies put in place, the hydra-headed monster doesn't seem to be bowing out so soon. Fingers pointed at tankers and trailers as major causes of road traffic crashes in the country. According to the Federal Road Safety Corps statistics, tankers and trailers account for 30% of the road traffic crashes and 42% of deaths on Nigerian roads. In 2021, Lagos State government banned trucks and trailers from plying roads in the state during daytime, saying that trucks and trailers are now restricted to night operations on dedicated roads within the hours of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. daily in order to avert rising massacre on roads during the daytime in parts of the state. Other states that followed suit are the Federal Capital Territory, Kwara, Niger, Oyo, Plateau, and Abuja states. To enhance road safety and reduce traffic fatalities, the Nigerian Senate followed this move with a proposed legislation titled A Bill for an Act to amend the Federal Road Safety Commission Establishment Act 2027, restricting the daytime movement of heavy-duty vehicles and for related matters, and the bill, sponsored by Senator Ned Nwoko, APC Delta North, read for the first time in the Senate on February 11, 2025. The bill seeks to confine the movement of articulated lorries, tankers and trailers to the hours between 12 midnight and 6 a.m., except in emergencies.
Without any form of contradiction, FRSC has had reason to even give a kind of advocacy that people should avoid night journeys because of the implication when there are crises, whether there are crashes and there's need for immediate support to the victims. So I think I would rather say it depends on the edit put in place by each state, and where such happen, the Corps has been collaborating with them to get it executed. But at the national level, we don't have such.
One thing the Federal Road Safety Corps is saying is the fact that there is no national policy enforcing the restriction or banning of heavy-duty trucks from moving during the day. And so there is the freedom of movement of vehicles on the roads. But one thing they are actually emphasizing is the fact that safety on the roads must always be extolled.